We are back. I'm sorry for the dark circles under my eyes. I slept like 4 to 5 hours last night. I've been traveling back and forth, moving apartments, all kinds of stuff recently. But anyways, we're here and I want to announce to you guys something very, very exciting, which is that I'm going to be starting to post daily videos once again on this channel. I'm super excited for this because I know last time I did this, I posted daily videos for almost a year, I think it was. And I got a lot of comments on YouTube and on Instagram, people saying that it changed their life completely. They learned a lot of new stuff and it helped them massively. So I'm back on this grind because I'm right now out here in Medellin, Colombia in this sick apartment where I'm gonna be locked in, working, scaling the shit out of my own income, making more money than I ever made it before in my entire life. And I wanna bring you guys with me on this journey. When I'm locking in, I'm growing, I'm just sharing everything. The mindset stuff that I'm going through and everything that I'm learning, like everything that I'm doing in my own business, in my own high ticket sales journey. If you guys don't know what I do high ticket sales. I'm a high ticket closer where I basically just close deals. I take Zoom calls for influencers and close their high ticket programs for them. I also do sales management. So I also manage the sales teams of different influencers. And then I also have a coaching program where I help a bunch of guys get into killer high ticket sales roles. I train them up and I place them into roles that gets them freedom for themselves. So that's what I do personally. And I'm scaling the shit out of all these different things, helping more people, scaling up my own income. And right now I'm actually making more money than I ever made before in my entire life. So I want to bring you guys with me because I've been traveling for the last couple of months now. And just like being in different places, making a lot of money, dialing in my mindset, and just growing a lot as a person. So I'm gonna share with you more of the stuff that I'm going through in my day-to-day life, like the mindset shifts, how I've built the mindset that I have that's allowed me to make multiple six figures every single year, make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 per day as a 22-year-old. And just like transfer it over to you in these videos, just give you more value and make these videos almost like a dialogue, like almost like you and I are having a Zoom call right now. I want to make these videos very personable so you can just like take value directly from like how I think about business, about life, about mindset. So you can just watch this, implement the stuff in your own life, get more success, get freedom for yourself. Because ultimately I got to a point now where like I don't really have to worry about money again in my entire life. I'm pretty much like set when it comes to that. So I just want to like share more to you guys and just like share the mindset, the stuff that's gotten me to this point, and also what I'm doing moving forward to just help you guys, because I know a lot of you guys get value from watching these videos and it's gonna help you change your life. So I wanna keep dropping this and just really just be the person that I wish that I had when I was younger, when I was like 17, 18, 19, even 20 years old. I wish that I had someone who's like sharing raw insights of what they're actually doing, what actually goes on in their head, and like what decisions they make and how they run their business, how they think about life in general. That's the person that I want to be for you watching this video right now. So if you're excited for this, if you want to be part of this journey, make sure you obviously subscribe if you haven't already, leave a thumbs up and stay tuned on this channel. And first piece of advice I'm going to give you in this first video right here, before we obviously start doing the daily posting, is get out of your hometown. I know I told this before to you guys in a bunch of videos that I made, but I really noticed this because I was home now over the summer for a bit back in Sweden. And I noticed this massively where it's like you come back home, you surround yourself with old people that you grew up with, your parents, obviously like old friends, etc., etc. And it's so easy to get comfortable, number one, and it's also so easy to fall back into your old identity. Because here's the thing, when you're trying to like push yourself, trying to get to your first 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K per month, whatever your goal is right now, it's all about stepping into a new identity. That's ultimately what like entrepreneurship and business is. If you can step into a new version of yourself and tune into that new frequency, you will get the same results, okay? Or you will get the new results that you want to get. What usually happens, or this is what happened for me when I went back, is I didn't fall into any like stupid trap or like any bad shit, To be honest, I actually made way more money than I ever made before, and I made what most people would consider a good yearly salary in like just a couple of months of being back home. But the point I'm making here, regardless, is that it's easy to fall back into old habits and like bad patterns. And I definitely did that for sure when I was back home, because of you surround yourself with old people that remind yourself of your old identity, people that are used to knowing the old version of yourself, and they just kind of speak that into you, and you end up in a similar position to where you were at before, which is very like not scary, but like it's very dangerous, to end up there. And that combined with being in a position where you don't have a lot of expenses, if you're living at home with your parents, it gets you comfortable very, very quickly. So that's why I realized, like for me, I feel like I actually got a bit comfortable. I was living at home, parents made a shit ton of money, could at least just like save everything while I was doing it. And it kind of takes you off this, you don't really like have to push yourself that hard anymore. Like you're not on it every single day. You don't have that same responsibility as when you're living on your own, you're paying rent, you're like on your grind, you're locked in. Like it's completely different. It's two completely different versions of yourself, I feel like. And that's why I recommend everyone, like if you have the opportunity right now, and you should create the opportunity regardless, to get out of your hometown, leave that place, go live on your own. I'm not saying you should have to do it for forever, you know. I'm not gonna like forever be traveling and living on my own, for sure not. But it's like, it's a very powerful tool to use to just like give it that extra boost and that extra drive to just like go fucking kill it, you know, and like go make a shit ton of money and just like really lock in when you're not in a position where like you have a very easy like plan B. Because fuck plan B. When you have a plan B, like you don't have your back against the wall, you don't push yourself as hard as you could be, and you end up not fulfilling your own potential. And that's honestly my biggest fear in my life, is ending up living average life. I think that thought disgusts me. Being in an average job, living average life, commuting back and forth to a job, and being like in Sweden during the winters when it's cold, like that's absolutely depressing and absolutely disgusts me, that thought of doing that. So we're out there, we're locked in, we're scaling the income, scaling the mindset, gonna go hard in the gym, everything locking in fully. So stay with me on this journey, lock in here. And as always, also if you want to work with me more closely and like learn high ticket sales from me and get into a high ticket sales role for yourself, which is what changed my life completely, get freedom, start traveling to places like Thailand, Medellin, Colombia, Dubai, wherever you want to go, you can apply for my inner circle below this video, booking a call, chat with me, see if you're a good fit, and also DM me on Instagram if you have any questions over there. But that's it for now, guys. I'll see you all in the next video tomorrow. Ciao.